Hello, everybody. Welcome in on this wonderful Saturday. It is time for us to face the Defender. Um, if y'all were here with me last week, you remember the big surprise that we got. Um, and so in order to count for that, um, I went ahead and kind of did a little bit of running around the Calm Lands, and I got the Bad Breath Overdrive with Kimahri. Kimahri now has all of the overdrive options possible to him, and I think that might end up helping us quite a bit. Um, you see, this monster can only have poison inflicted on it via an overdrive. And I thought about that phrasing for a while, an overdrive, and it hit me. Kimahri can also do it. And so I will show you all. Kimahri now has bad breath. Um, and so we're gonna try to fight the defender again. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I am. It's finally starting to get hot here. Um, I'm not gonna like watching this scene repeatedly, I'm going to be honest. um, Hope everyone's doing well.
Come with us.
I made some preemptive changes to the audio. Welcome in, Death Star. I made some changes to the audio preemptively from last time, so I made my voice a bit quieter and I made the game a bit louder. And so if at any point it is bothersome, let me know and I'll adjust it. I really want the VODs to sound good, and I've noticed that I sound a bit loud and the game sounds a bit quiet in the VODs. Sorry about that, VOD watchers. I do value you. Shout out to Jay Guillotine, I'm pretty sure is his username, who I know is an avid VOD watcher. I'm really trying to make this a more pleasant experience. And as we know, this thing is about to become V-Slug. So... Oh, forgot that I no longer had first strike with Cornbird. Okay, we're hitting the ground running. Yeah, volume here, I feel like, is a bit better. I turned myself down by like 20-25%, and then I turned the game up by like 5%. Yeah, I could have sworn I still had Brotherhood on Cornbird. I didn't. Let's get you up, Kimahri. We need that. We need you to be alive. Folsey, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome in, Folsey. We're fighting for our lives here already, just hitting the ground. It is weak to water. Good to know. Okay, let's do a focus. I'm gonna have Cornbird put haste on Lulu, and I'm gonna pray that Lulu doesn't get hit. He has it has auto slow on itself because of the shell, so I don't need to do that. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Folsey. I really appreciate that. I think it's your first time in, so welcome in. This is not FFX as you know it. This is FFX, but it's way, way, way harder. You'll notice that's not the Defender. Great introduction to just what Master's Mod is. We gave you an auto haste last time. I think that's gonna be very helpful for us right now. Wow. But, did y'all notice? That gave Kimahri his overdrive. Okay? So, we have bad breath now. Okay. Kimahri. Let's see it. Bad breath. Poison this fucker. Okay. Yep, I knew we would. White Wind gets rid of status ailments. Oh, I thought I was being so big-brained. I really did. Okay. Laguna's here. This is good. We can do more reflexing. We do not want to hit it while it's in there. While it's in there, we want to spend all of our time preparing, because last time the stream ended because we hit it while it was in there, and he immediately, like, killed the entire party, so we don't need that. We're gonna switch Cornbird back to this because it has Water Strike. Okay. Okay. On to Lulu. Lulu also has Auto Shell. I'm not sure how helpful that will be in this encounter. We want to get... Let's see.
Time to go, escargot.
What does Riku have? We don't want to hit it right now. We just want to make ourselves really good. Ooh. Worth it. Okay. We're gonna have you focus again. The boss should wake up after this. Yep. That's alright. That was probably the best character for it to hit. Okay, now we're gonna do Bio Fury. Okay, here we go. It really doesn't matter how many times it gets cast, so I'm just gonna save my energy. Okay, he's poisoned. It's really hard to see, but he's poisoned. Good. Okay. Good job, Yuna. Really, really fast right now. That's what I need from you. Ooh, tempting, but... You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, fire doesn't do anything to it. I feel like I want to cast... I want to cast Mental Break on him. I'm gonna do that. To make magic hit harder.
You shall fear magic.
He shall. Nice. It's gonna kill whoever it hits. Or not! But it did cast Berserk / Poison on her, so we need that off yesterday. Okay, that'll do the trick. And then... this will also do the trick. Get up. I forgot. Okay. Okay, poison's helping. We need you to be focused. I forgot Lulu has Shell on her, and because she does, we're gonna need to use items to heal her. You know what? We'll go with this for now. You deserve it. You deserve it, girl. Okay. Focus again, and that should be 5. Or 4. For Lulu. We're gonna leave Orin the way he is, actually. And we're gonna cast Cheer. We're actually gonna do it with Kimahri to charge up his overdrive. Nice. Don't hit Lulu. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Yep. Okay. Okay. I am gonna do one more. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go for the overdrive. Water Ga Fury. Alright. I'm gonna concentrate so hard, gamers. Six is really good. Take it. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, yep, I figured. White Wind. So he's gonna get rid of the poison that he did have on himself, but it hardly matters, because we can do focus again, just in case. We can revive Kimahri, I promise I will. We're actually gonna do that with Yuna. Since she still has MP. Okay. Just gonna cast Asuna on Orin. I'm tired of his turns getting skipped. That's fine. I feel like Waka needs to do something. Waka does have evade and counter on, though, so he might be a very powerful resource to us. That doesn't work on that. Good to know. Okay. Orin's Overdrive just doesn't charge at all anymore. He's been cursed. We're gonna do Armor Break. We're gonna do Water Gu. Nope. Water Gu? Oh, he doesn't have Mental Break anymore. Fuck me. That's alright. Still a good chunk of damage. Nice. Uh-huh. Okay. Nice. Use a Holy Water on Orin, so that his Overdrive starts charging again. Just don't hit Lulu. Alright. Man, it would have been great for literally anyone else to get their Overdrive here. It's okay. The life, Lulu. We're gonna haste her. And he's gonna go into his shell, so I have time. Yep. Okay, I'm learning the pattern. Yep. Alright, we have got time to heal. We're gonna. Lulu's got time to focus again. I'm doing these reflexing just so I have the chance, a slightly better chance. Welcome back from ads, everyone. That might have been a minute or two ago that y'all came back. I'm sorry, I got really absorbed in the fight. I am still alive, though. Waka because of his invade and counter skills. But unfortunately, he can't really do a whole lot else. We're gonna heal Lulu like this. Yep. We're gonna do Reflex again to make Waka's evasion stat even higher. We're just gonna keep focusing with Lulu. The second he comes out of his trance, we're gonna replace whoever's turn it is with Orin, do Mental Break. We could get Cornbird in here for a couple of cheers. Cornbird should have entrusted his Overdrive to Lulu. What am I doing? That's okay. I'll have him do that on his next turn. Okay. We are fully ready. We are ready to go. Perfect. I never do it with a Phoenix because it's faster. We're gonna get Cornbird hasted. just in case. And then we're gonna have Hornbird entrust his overdrive to Lulu. Hornbird doesn't need it, but Lulu sure does, because we're gonna poison him again. Doesn't matter how many times, I just want to flex. 7? Sure. Alright, he's poisoned again. Good. Poison's gonna do the bulk of our damage in this fight, gamers. Just don't hit Lulu and it's perfect. Cool. Yep. Oh, see, I do want Orin to mental break him. But that raises the odds that he hits Lulu. And so... perfect. I get mental broken, idiot. Perfect. Alright, let her rip, Lulu. Oh! Oh! Okay! Okay, I can't get cocky, because I don't know if this is the turn where he uses, Megaton. Please don't hit Lulu. Perfection. Alright, he's gonna go into his shell the next turn, I'm almost positive, so... let her rip again, Lulu. I should have done Water Fury, what is wrong with me? But it's okay, I can save it for poison. I can save it for poison next time. Okay. 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 First things first. Orin, get the fuck up, we need you. He will, like, counter pretty badly if we attack him right now, I'm pretty sure. Like, he'll do fucking Mega Thunder right now if we attack him. I remember that from last time. So, I'm actually gonna have Lulu hold off on her turn for, like, 2 seconds and never heal Yuna. No, I won't. And I'm gonna have her hold off for 2 seconds on her turn. And I'm gonna have Yuna do this. Alright, Lulu, really lay it on him. This should keep us safe from whatever he does. That's alright. Immune. But I don't want to waste my MP doing that kind of damage, so I won't. But it was worth a shot. I'm also gonna give Lulu some MP. She's gonna need it. Reflex, don't mind if I do. We're gonna get Cornbird in here for some cheering. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna get Cornbird to gift Kimahri his overdrive, I think. We will need you, Orin, but not right this second. We'll need Lulu. But I don't want it to be her that gets hit. Sure, why not? Go. That's fine. Damn, I really wanted him to gift the overdrive. But it's more important that he's poisoned. So I'm gonna do that. We'll set that up next time he's asleep. Okay, he's gonna be poisoned again. And y'all notice poison's taking off huge chunks of his health. So it's gonna be the primary damage dealer. But this boss has a stipulation that poison can only be inflicted with an overdrive. So only Kimahri or Lulu can inflict it on him. Also, he's getting 2 turns in a row, and I don't like that. I really don't. Does Yuna get 2 in a row? Because then that solves my problem. She doesn't. She does split up his turns. Okay. Hit Titus again. Just not Lulu. Great. Yep. Nice. Okay. I'm sorry, we need our shield. Cool. Go Orin. Mantle break. Get up, Cornbert. You are being dramatic and you are embarrassing me right now. Alright, go Lulu. Yup. Not Lulu. Not Lulu. Nice. Yuna needs to revive Orin, and then Lulu is gonna let it rip, because Cornbert has an overdrive to gift her if he needs. So we are gonna do Water Gah Fury right now. Are y'all ready, gamers? The conditions are perfect for this. Alright. We're not gonna do several max damage Water Gahs, that would be nuts, because the Furies are always cut by a quarter, I think. But, here we go. Let's see it. Yep, that's about right. And then... let's do some cheering, why not? Buff our defenses just a little bit. Yep. Okay. So I'm actually gonna have Cornbert gift it to Kimahri this time. Nope. Yep. Okay. Because now Kimahri's gonna be able to cast Bad Breath as soon as he wakes up. Sure. Might as well heal everybody. Okay. Actually, let's cheer. Yuna also may be able to use one of her Aeons to just end the fight right at the end. We're gonna give Eunice an MP. She's gonna need it. Yeah, she needs it to do basically anything. Could have sworn I had another ether. Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay. Nice! That was perfect. Perfect conditions. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna mental break his ass. We're gonna bad breath his ass. Uh-huh. Which should have the effect of poison, among other things. See? Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright, go, Lulu. Yep. See, I need him to have more targets and not hit Lulu. That's why I'm being so conservative. No, if I were being conservative, insert political joke here. Kimahri did get steamrolled, but it was part of the plan. Welcome in, Alpha. Sometimes I do set Kimahri up just to get completely blasted. Okay, but watch Lulu. Look at this. Oh, the shell's breaking, and he's gonna get a lot faster. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Okay, 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 okay. Whew. That's okay. Kimahri's gonna get blasted. Yep. Okay. And now he's much, 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 much faster. Okay. That's true. That's true. I do have to let someone get blasted. His weakness is water, and I don't really have a... Yeah, it was. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Here's the thing. I could have literally any Aeon. Let's just do Norton. I could have literally any Aeon, do Overdrive, max damage, and then the moment that he does anything, he's gonna get poisoned. And that might kill him. I think I've got it, gamers. I think I've got it.
Oh my.
But I've said that before. I have. Okay. I literally do not care what you do to me, buddy. Because this is gonna do quad 9. And then you're gonna do anything, and then you're gonna get hit with poison and you're gonna die. But this is gonna mean Kimahri doesn't get experience. Hold on. Because gamers, remember? Remember what happens if we use an Aeon to defeat him and a character's dead? This does mean Kimahri doesn't get anything. Hi, Allie. You are here on our moment of triumph, however. No AP for Kimahri. And gamers, you know I cannot abide by that. Yeah, and it's because he was dead when I summoned the Aeon. And I cannot abide by that. Dream Lance, Sleeping Powder, and Musk. Okay, gamers. Let's think about our options here. So, I know. Boo, Musk. Kimahri did get stolen from. He did. Let's see. So, we could do what we did last time, and we could just cheat. Damn it, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I realized at the moment it happened, I was like, oh, my brilliant plan. And then I realized when my brilliant plan took effect that Kimahri was dead and therefore wasn't going to get any experience. And the modder has reached out and confirmed that that is what happens, is that if you have an Aeon on the field and the character's dead, the workaround that he has so that dead characters get AP just doesn't work because the characters aren't on the field and there isn't really a whole lot you can do about that. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hard save to a different spot, and then we're just going to do the boss again. I did beat it, and so I might cheat a little bit just to speed things along. I'm going to try to use roughly the same number of resources that I did to make it as fair as possible. Or actually, as a matter of fact, the only items that I really used, I used 1 X potion, and I only have 1 Phoenix left, and I used 1 X potion. So, as long as I do that before or after the fight, in some capacity, I'll be all right. So we are actually going to we're gonna quit. Although I don't know if that makes my thing just crap out entirely and I have to completely reboot the game. I'm hoping this just takes me to the menu, but we'll see. Yes, I am gonna quit the game. Yeah, that sent me all the way back to the booting screen, so give me a second. We're rebooting the game. I can see it, y'all can't. We did do it. And so if I do die by cheating, I'm not counting it, because I should have gotten experience. This is the second time this has happened. Oh. Crunching a little bit, crunching a little bit. Crunching a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That was because I had to boot up the game again. I got a crunch on my end too, gamers, not to worry. It'll be back up and running in 2 seconds. It's gonna look a little weird on my screen while it's starting up. Yep, it's gonna do that. And then I'm gonna put things back where they go. And then I'm gonna do this, and y'all will have to see what I do every time to make my controller work. Yep. Oop. Oh, y'all might not even have seen that window. Okay, perfect. I'm all set up again. We're gonna reload. We're gonna reload the other file, not the one we just saved. We're gonna put it on double speed, and we're cheating. The bones of my plan do work, but cheating is gonna make it work faster. Because supercharge makes it as long as you are alive on your turn, you have your overdrive. So, that'll do. We're gonna cheat a little bit, and then we're gonna get right back on the road, because we need especially Kimahri to get experience, because gamers, do you know what's gonna happen literally right now? Biran Yenke, which is a solo Kimahri fight. So we definitely need Kimahri to get experience.
We have nothing to discuss.
However,
Meister Seymour.
we'll have some of my drink in celebration.
Yeah, so out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you.
Maester doesn't need
Maester
you alive.
doesn't need you alive.
I imagine he can't replace the model in cutscenes. But gamers, I would have shit myself if Slug was just like creeping his way up that ramp. We do have an ad coming up soon anyway. In fact, I'm actually going to run it now, because y'all saw me beat it. I am literally just doing this so Kimahri gets experience. So, sorry everyone, I am going to run my ad now, but it means that when we're doing Biran and Yenke, it's not going to run. So, I will see y'all in a minute. Okay, for everyone that's still here, we know the bones of the plan. And since we just have overdrive immediately, we're going to do it. Yeah, as long as the character is alive on their turn, they will have full HP, full MP, and full overdrive. So this is going to be over quick. Ideally. Yep. Okay. Going to revive Kimahri. Give him another target. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna cast haste on Lulu. We're actually gonna mental break him first and then do Lulu's overdrive. Perfect. We'll use our Phoenix because we only had one left, so we'll use a few of them. Action. Okay. Now we'll just use these turns to buff ourselves up. We'll make sure that everybody gets used. Okay. corn will come back in 1 second. I think we used a light curtain. Like, I'm trying to keep it as even as possible as it was with the winning attempt. Lulu's gonna focus so that basically every single one of her turns she could just use an overdrive. I'm actually gonna put Cornbird on the left side, or I'm going to try to, because I have noticed that that side gets hit more often. Alright, welcome back, everybody. We're cheating our way through this one, but I actually think it's fine. Because y'all saw me beat it fair and square. Perfect. Okay. Gives us an occasion to use another one of our phoenixes. We're gonna cast Mental Break on him, just like we did before. Nice. We're gonna do Kimahri, actually. No, Lulu, because she's hasted. Why not? Really only need that. Okay. Doing good so far. Gonna revive Cornbird. Nice. Gonna revive Orin. Alright, Lulu. Really lay it on him. Okay. I don't have quite as many focuses on, but I can do that the next time he goes into shell. This is perfect. He's gonna go back into his shell now. Yep. Okay. We'll have Yoon out here. Maybe he'll miss. That'd be cool. Okay. Get Orin out here. Right, that should be plenty of focuses. Actually gonna cast... Well, actually, I'm going to remedy Orin because he needs to be awake. Okay. We are going to Fury him again so that he's poisoned. Cool. I'm not making the animation any longer than I have to. This is worth it for Kimahri to get experience, because we are at the point where he is going to need it. No break. Nice. Perfect. Okay, we'll use one of our phoenixes, like before. We're gonna Water Fury, really lay it on him. This is where we're gonna start hitting some pretty insane damage numbers. I only got 5 that time. You know, sometimes it really does depend. Okay, I'm actually gonna do a Holy Water on Lulu, so she's not cursed. And I'm also gonna Asuna her, so that she's not sleeping. Doing good. Alright, I want to get 6 or 7 this time. Got 6. I'll take it. I do wish it sped up this animation when you're on ×4, but... Amazing. He's gonna go twice in a row. I don't like that. There. Okay. Wow, look at Cornbert. Cornbert is going. And he is excited. He cannot wait. That's the perfect emote, Allie. Good one too for two. And he is stressed right now. He Okay. That's perfect. Gonna poison him again. I am proud of myself for doing this the real way. I just had to think about it for a couple of seconds. And then I thought of a strategy. Biran and Yenke are gonna be tough because I'm gonna have Kimahri by himself. I might go back in the Calmlands and buy some items before I go over into Mount Gagazet. I might in fact do that. We're gonna mental break him again. It's perfect except it berserked her, so we're gonna heal her. Oh! Uh-oh. Hello? Doesn't count, by the way, because I'm only doing this because Kimahri didn't get experience, and by the rules he should have. But, like, what? Hello? Alright, well, I'm gonna try that again. Is the save I want? Probably, yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay. Well, bear with me, gamers, while we get this show on the road. I appreciate y'all being here and staying here. I really do want to make it to Biran and Yenke, and I think I will. I just have to game the system a little bit.
Summons from Lord Seymour. Come with us.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
See, I could just do Aeondra Overdrives more often, but that's not really going to do any more damage than Lulu's
Lord
doing.
Seymour's
So,
commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you.
if Lulu was doing max damage with her spells, though, I may not do her overdrive every turn. If Lulu's doing max or close to max damage with her spells like every single time, then even though I get her overdrive every turn with supercharge, I might not actually use it because the overdrive does slow down the turn order. So, something to think about. We're just gonna make the very first thing we do poison him. I always feel like I'm gonna rip the right analog stick off my controller when I do this. I'm surprised that they didn't, like, change that in the remaster. It was always the stupid right analog stick. Excellent. Okay. We do kind of have to revive him right now. Ooh. Okay. It's alright. Uh-huh. Okay. We're gonna get Lulu ready. That's 1. That's 2. We're gonna get... That's 3. Lulu ready to be a killing machine. And that's 4. Orin. Nope, not that. Really not what I wanted you to do, buddy. We do need Orin. Okay. Really didn't need that either. Fuck. If he's poisoned, he's still taking damage, but this is not ideal. There we go. You know what? Let's get Riku in here. Haven't used her yet. Since he's vulnerable to damage, I'm just gonna do some. Right now. He has not been poisoned yet. Fuck me. I forget you have to do it every time he wakes up. But he does 7,200 damage every time he does anything, which is really good. Okay, nice. We're just gonna use, Waka. I don't want the curse of us not using Waka to follow us around. For anybody just joining us, I am cheating, but it's because I did the mod fairly. I beat this boss maybe 20 minutes ago fairly, and then Kimahri didn't get experience because he was dead when I summoned the Aeon and killed him. Unfortunately, there's no way around that on the mod. And so, because I beat him once fairly, I am in fact cheating so that Kimahri gets experience. Because I'm not living in a world where Kimahri does not get experience. Especially given that the next boss is Kimahri only. Perfect. We have to revive Hornberg, give him more targets. Perfect. Now Lulu can just go. Ah, I didn't metal break him. That's alright. I'll metal break him now. To make sure Riku gets used. There we go, that should do close to the cap. Excellent. Yep. And then he's gonna go into his hole immediately, so I'm actually gonna do Water Gun twice. Because I know his pattern now. We're doing it. I'm gonna use the Phoenix. There we go. Replace Riku with Cornbird when I get the chance. I'm doing all of these evades on the off chance that he evades literally any of my attacks. That would be really, really, really cool. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna poison him again. We're getting into a pattern now, gamers. There we go. We just need to make sure that Kimahri is not dead when we win. I appreciate y'all's patience, and I'm having fun here with y'all. It's actually, it takes so much of the pressure off, honestly. When you're in a situation where, oh, I don't really have to play by the rules right now. not really what I wanted to happen, but I'll take it. I'm not using a remedy, I'm using Yuna. Poison and mental broken. Yep. Okay. So I know this isn't the most engaging stream content, and I do apologize for that. I hope y'all had a wonderful week. I had an okay week. I'm still, you know, I still really miss being at Reconnect, to be honest. I had so much fun. And, you know, getting to participate in that is something really just so special. Did he get mental broken? He did. Why is he taking less damage from my magic now? Interesting. He's taking way less damage from my magic now. Like, I don't know what happened before. Now my Phoenix count is about where it was. I have no idea why my magic's doing so much less this time around. I didn't change my weapon. Like, maybe it knows I'm cheating. Sure, I remember using one of these. Okay. Ah. You know, I wonder if when she gets hit by that, if it resets all her focuses. It might. Which really sucks, if true. Anyway, Kimahri can do it this time. Okay. Not good. Okay, that was... I had one Phoenix left over last time. Okay. Okay. Wait, Kimahri knows Asuna also, I think. Yeah, he does. Yep. I'm gonna throw holy water on her just in case curse, like, prevents you from being focused or something. And then... Oh, you know what? Lulu lost her haste, so I'm gonna give it back to her. Well, that definitely prevents her from being focused. Okay. I'm gonna haste Lulu again. Nice. He's not poisoned, so I'll do that. Yeah, I think when Lulu keeps getting hit by those things, I think she's just losing all of her focuses, which is why we're doing less damage than we were before. I think I need to put Lulu on the side closest to the camera. Like, I need to switch places with her and Cornbert. Because otherwise I feel like she's getting hit, like, a lot. Like that, for example. Trying to help her avoid attacks. Okay, that's better. do that. We're gonna revive Cornbert so that he can switch places with Lulu. It's gonna take a minute for us to switch places, but it might be worth it because this place seems to get hit the most. Might as well get some damage in. Cornbert's next turn, we're gonna have him go just back over here. And then Lulu, we're gonna have her switch. Yuna's gonna stay where she is. And then Orin is gonna get swapped with Lulu. We're doing a lot of stat boosters, I know. Anyone thirsty? You know, I sure am. I'll get in on that action. I'm so sorry, gamers. I thought that beating him again was going to be quick. I suppose not. It's funny how this has, like, been more tedious via cheating. Nope, nope, nope. Before that, gotta make sure he's poisoned. Yep. Okay. We're getting there, gamers. We're doing better. Hello, Esper. Welcome in. So we actually did beat this guy fair and square. You'll notice I have boosters up in the corner. We did beat this guy fair and square, but we did it with an Aeon, so Kimahri didn't get any experience. I can live with Kimahri not getting experience. So we are redoing the fight by cheating, because I did win according to the rules. It's just, you know, I need that experience. Is she hasted? She is. She's just slow. Okay. Orin, get your ass in here. We need you mental broken. It's true. In a normal game, Kimahri wouldn't deserve it. I would just eat my losses, but here we are. Okay, nice. I have to. We'll have no Phoenixes, actually. We'll be in a slightly worse position than we were last time. There we go. Okay. I'll get some chip damage in while we're at it. Oh! Okay. I'm preparing. I'm preparing. His ass needs to be poisoned like yesterday, unless he's still poisoned? He is. Okay. He's just a lot faster. So, we just need to stay alive at this juncture, and we'll have him. I'm actually doing this. Perfect. Since we have a free turn. Okay, nice. Okay. That's alright. And I'm doing this again because we have literally no other way to revive Yuna. Oh, that's it. Okay. Everyone got experience this time. We did it. Alright. Now we can see what lies ahead of us, and we can, like, thoroughly explore the sphere grid and everything that entails. Yep, all 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Alright. Yuna's got a couple of extra. Ooh, Tetra Ring, and then the sleeping powder and the musk. Yuna's got a couple of extra because we were deciding what to do with her. Let's go over near this save point. Before we do literally anything else, we're going to save. Okay. Everyone's got experience. So, let's see what that means for us. Yuna has slightly more because we were deciding what to do with her. Now that she has more, I think we can do what we need to do, which is, we wanted Yuzna. So we're gonna do that. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, no ability is locked behind this. So we're gonna get Yuzna real quick. And then there we go. We didn't do it last time because we were unsure if we needed Reflect, which is right here. We were unsure if we needed that on the boss. We ended up not needing it. But in case we did, it would have been nice to have that option. Now, no more cheating. Now we're doing it normally. So, here we go. Okay, nice. Some stats. Oren's gonna get some stats too. It doesn't look like any new abilities are here, but gamers, do you know what comes after Biran and Yenke? I'm sure you do. I'm terrified. Boss that's famously tough on a normal run. And y'all know we ain't doing a normal run. Okay, let's keep going. Oop. Okay. That's just some stats for everyone. I'm real curious as to what Karifian put down there to tempt me. Literally just stats. Okay. Oh, but a magic 4 and a magic 3? Ah, it might be worth the detour, gamers. Because, yeah, then the only thing that's over here is a double cast. Ooh. Alright, gamers. We're going to think long and hard about that one after we do Seymour Flux. But for now, let's keep moving Kimahri along. Kimahri being on the white mage path might actually be very helpful to us right now, and also we can learn Doom from Biran, although I don't think we can learn it until the back half of Fayth. I'm gonna try at the beginning, but this one's famously a little bit finicky in terms of learning overdrives from them. And then with Doom, Kimahri will know literally all of the overdrives he can know until we go fight Omega Weapon. That's where he learns his last one. So, we'll be doing good. Alright, let's see what's here. Spare change, which I'm surprised that he kept. Also, I think I might turn the speed on and no encounters so that we can go to the shop in the Calm Lands and get some more Phoenixes to replace the ones we lost, because we're gonna need those. Nice. Okay. Hornbert. Okay. It looks like everyone's just getting stats, which I am perfectly fine with. We do have some great abilities right now. But the next one is going to be Hastiga. It's going to be such a sexy ability to have. And then that should be... Nope, Waka. Okay. We were kind of at a crossroads with Waka, too. Because down here is Osmos. And, like, some insane magic stats. I don't know that Waka's really the character for that, though. Because over here we've got Triple Foul, which I feel like might have more utility in the short term. And so, I don't think I'm actually going to do that. I think I'm going to get Triple Foul, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not going to have it for Seymour Flux. Let's keep thinking about that, gamers. We don't have to do anything right this second. Okay. So, putting ×4 on, and putting no encounters on. I'm gonna run to the store real quick. And I'm gonna get some Phoenixes to replace the ones we used. Because, gamers, we cannot not have Phoenixes. Shout out to 2C Phoenix, who I met at Reconnect. We can't not have him. Interesting. Oh, these are just all blank 3s. You know, good to know, but not what I need right now. It really is, isn't it? Alright, gamers. We're gonna get quite a few of these, actually. Okay. We're also gonna get some more holy waters, I think. Not... Oops. Not that. Get some more holy waters. A good stock on everything else. Hang on to these. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, Titus's times for running animation cracks me up. Okay. Ah! It's like he's running away from the Marlboros. Okay. Here we go. We are gonna save one more time with our items. We're also gonna sort them. Right. Okay. One more save. And then we're gonna get this show on the road. There's gonna be... Oh, wait. I should not go down here.
This isn't the way in?
Because last time, normally on a normal run I would go down there, I would get Yojimbo, we'd be on our way. But last time, Karifian edited the text in the Monsters Arena to basically be like, literally, don't go down there. This has been rebalanced for the post-game, you will die. So, I'm not going down there. I am simply leaving. We're gonna go to Mount Gagazet, gamers, so it's gonna feel like winter in the middle of summer with this snowy ass mountain.
Sometimes Yuna would just stare.
An ad will start soon. I'm okay with this because we actually have quite a lot of cutscenes coming up that I cannot skip because for whatever reason the remaster does not let you do that. So we got an ad coming up in about 1:45. But it's the perfect place for it, so I'm gonna let it run.
To the places she'd never see again.
There are a ton of cutscenes when we get into Gagazet. And then there's another one that I'll go back and save for, and then... No, other way around. There's a ton of cutscenes. I'm gonna go in and have a boss fight. And there's gonna be another big cutscene. So... Strap in, gamers. We've got some lore coming up. I can't skip this. But these are some very solid cutscenes. It's a good thing we got Kimahri that experience and those stats, because... Hi, Corey Burton.
Yuna and Guardians, leave here at once.
No. I won't. This feels like an ambush, but I won't.
Sacred mountain of Yevon. The mountain will not bear the footsteps.
Slowest talker in the world.
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
I have cast aside Yevon. I follow the temple no more.
Then you will die by those words.
What?
So be it.
7, 6, 5. See y'all later, gamers.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Yeah.
We have no regrets.
Blasphemers!
I've said this before, but one of my favorite things that this scene really highlights is that when you first meet Kimahri, he's so big and he's so imposing. But for a Ronso, he's very, very tiny.
But still, you guard Gagazet as a Ronso, not a maester. Yuna
is much the same.
Elder Kelk! Let Biran rend them asunder!
Nope.
No escape! Not one!
No, we will not flee. We will fight and continue on.
You have been branded a traitor, but still you would fight sin.
That's right, I would.
Lost to the temple, hated by the people, yet you continue your pilgrimage? Everything lost. What do you fight for?
I fight for Spira. I mean, like, what other answer is she going to give? It's a good one, but, like...
The people long for the calm. I can give it to them.
Man, Waka, you must be
That's all I can do.
freezing your tits off up here. His really
Defeating
exaggerated
sin,
face.
ending pain.
Kimahri's really exaggerated.
This I can do.
Slowest head shake. I can tell I've played this game a lot.
Sacrificing yourself.
Ronso tits, I say? That's right. See, they're covered in fur, so that makes sense. But the party? Like, no, y'all should be dead.
Ronso,
Hypothermia.
let them pass. Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend.
You know, gamers, if I get literally one more follower, I can start giving out VIP badges. And I'm so excited. And I wonder who the lucky 50th is gonna be.
The sacred heights
I
of
just saw up in the
Gagazet
corner, I have 49.
welcome you.
Which, I cannot believe even 49 of y'all followed me. Also, what was Waka doing back there? Like, did y'all see that? Also, we want Kimahri to be our best friend, so.
Biran and Yenke gone.
They are.
I wonder what they're up to.
They were, like, in the corner, like, boxing each other.
Hero of Ronso, Yenke is powerful warrior.
Great. I hope we don't have to fight.
I hope we don't have to fight them.
We must fight.
That would be...
Kimahri
That'd
must
be really
win.
weird if we fought them, Kimahri. Yuna's our next best friend.
It's just a little farther now.
The sacred Gagazet. First time Kimahri climbs.
Which, I feel like all the Ronso live at, like, the base of the mountain, but they consider it so sacred that even, like, they don't walk on it. So, this is, like, an important moment for Kimahri. Alright. We're gonna leave Kimahri with the equipment he has, because I have no clue what these two can throw at me. I have zero idea what this is gonna be like. So, welcome back, everybody. That was perfectly timed ad break. And now, here we go. We are gonna have to see this cutscene every time, if we lose. Ah, I should have made this the remastered. I'll do that next time if I die.
Haven't you bothered us enough?
Summoners may
Summoner
pass.
may pass.
Guardians may pass.
Pass.
Kimahri not pass!
Kimahri
That's like he's giving out test
Ronso
results.
brothers.
Summoner pass.
Kimahri
Guardians
forget
pass.
his birth.
Ooh, Kimahri not pass.
People forget his mountain, little Ronso, weakling Ronso.
Now, Biran can teach me
Hate the weak,
Doom.
hate the small. If
I
you
also
don't
realize
fight,
now Kimahri's overdrive isn't going to charge
Then
at
I
all,
must prove my
with the
strength.
settings that I have. And so,
you will win.
when I die on the first attempt, I'll have to
Do
fix
not
that.
forget who took you
Kimahri sent to
all.
remedial classes, that's
Never
right.
forget.
Kimahri's in math like 001.
Never beat Brother Biran. Never win.
This time, I win. I will win.
It's also the only time in the game Kimahri speaks in first person, which I really appreciate.
Some kind of Ronso thing?
That's a kind of Ronso thing. Alright. Now, famously, in the original game, this is the only fight where the stats of the enemies are not fixed. They actually scale in relation to Kimahri's. I have a feeling they're fixed in this mod. So I need to figure out what the fuck. Okay. 10,000 each, not the worst. Lives by the way of the blue mage, some would say to a fault. We were looking at that meme yesterday. Okay, some might say to a fault. Oh, and they have opposite resistances. Okay. 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 I am gonna Lancet him and see if I learn Doom. If not, I have to wait until later in the fight. Nope. Okay. Sure. Okay. Alright. way of casting haste on myself? I don't think I do, unfortunately. Because Kimahri does not have use, I'm pretty sure. No, he doesn't. I'm gonna make myself a little stronger. And I'm going to do this. Sure, that's alright. Uh-huh. Oh! Okay. I don't have Cura yet. Let's try this. Okay. Oh. Ah! Okay! Alright, we need some elemental resistances like stat. Okay. Let me pull up my window and add to the counter. Also, we haven't had a mild man in like 7 million years. But after Seymour Flux, we're gonna get a bunch of them. And so that counter's finally gonna go up. That counter's been stuck there for a long time. But for now, let's see what we can do in terms of elemental resistance to Kimahri. Okay. Because Kimahri's the only one that matters. I do have Fire Strike, Water Strike. I did get this really cool weapon. Let's just see what we even have the tools to do right now. Fire Strike, Lightning Strike. Strength 20. Oh, gamers, this might be big. Counterattack, Magic Counter. Gamers, these might be big, actually. Strength 20 is also very, 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 very tempting. Okay. Slow Strike might work if they're not immune to slow. Silent Strike. Okay, we've got a few options at our disposal here. Let me look at the armors. Not enough. We can't do any of the proofs anymore because we did them on Yuna for Seymour. I don't have enough for auto haste, unfortunately, but I can do SOS haste and I can do defense 20, which is huge. Auto Phoenix isn't gonna matter because he's by himself. Auto Potion, maybe? But, Auto Protect, not the worst thing. SOS haste could be huge. Oh! You are the lucky 50th follower, Austin Screamin'. Thank you so much for coming in. That meets our follower goal and means I can start giving out VIPs. I will do that, off screen. Unless, did I just do that, like, literally right now? Because if that's the case, my first one is, of course, going to... It does not say. So I'm going to figure out how to do that later. But thank you so much for being my 50th follower. I appreciate it so much. I am having fun. Oh, wow. Gail also, thank you so much for coming in. We're up to lucky 51. Thanks, y'all. We are trying to decide how to prepare Kimahri for Biran Yenke in this mod. I'm kind of scared because it's just me. And I'm trying to think of what we can do. Yeah, thank you so much. Wow, I wasn't expecting to hit that today. That's true. So I am an affiliate already. So actually and I think it was different from when you became an affiliate. They actually split, VIP badges and affiliate. So I've actually been affiliate for about a month. But I didn't unlock the ability to get VIP badges until I had 50 followers, which that's how they disaggregated it, because otherwise I wouldn't have hit the follower goal until literally just now. But so they lowered the follower threshold for affiliate, but then they made the VIP badges the 50 follower thing, and so I'm really excited to start giving those out. Let's see. Affiliate is, I think, 30 now? They did lower it. let's see. So for Kimahri, there's a couple of things we can try. So we saw that they have like varying elemental resistances, but I just think elemental resistance in general is going to be good for us. And I'm pretty sure that back for Seymour 1, we made one that basically does that, right? And so I'm wondering if that is more worth it than any other ability that we have. Yeah, I think so. Like you'd have to double check, but it is definitely not 50. Um, I think for now, I'm just gonna do this because it's gonna defend against most of what they can do. And I think a lot of it's really gonna come down to our weapon, right? And so I'm gonna go MP10 and I wanna see if here's the thing, the autosave's not gonna help us now. We're gonna have to manual save. Because I noticed that the autosave doesn't kick you into the next room because the cutscene just immediately starts when you transition rooms, and so the autosave doesn't have a chance to kick in. I think. Let's see. I want to give a couple of things a try. So SOS Reflect is pretty cool. And what are the other things that we have for Kimahri? Let's see. Okay. I'm really tempted by this, gamers, and we can do both. I think I'm gonna. Uh-huh. And then, you know what? Slow Strike. Because unless they're immune to it, it's gonna help us literally so much. Let's give this a shot, okay? And let's make sure we actually put it on him. Dragoon Lance. SOS Reflect is cool too, because it'll just start reflecting damage back at them when we have low HP. You know, it's going pretty well, Allie. We just hit the VIP badge threshold, which is really, really, really cool. And now we're doing the famous solo Kimahri fight. It kicked my ass pretty much immediately. But we're gonna try again. We just gave Kimahri some super cool armor and weapons that should hopefully help us out. So, let's see it. We are gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to watch Kimahri get sent to remedial classes again. Unfortunately, can't skip this. Can I like X through it? Maybe.
Haven't you bothered us enough?
I can't.
Summoner may pass.
It's literally not
May pass.
not letting me do it, gamers.
Kimahri not pass. Kimahri shame Ronso brothers. Kimahri forget his birth.
I really wish I had auto haste for Kimahri, but I'm glad I used it on Yuna. Yuna was basically invincible in Seymour 2, and I think it's gonna be helpful in Seymour 3 also, because y'all know, gamers, next boss fight after this is Seymour 3.
If you will climb,
Then I must prove my strength.
There's also a very long cutscene before that fight that I'm hoping Karifian had the good sense to shorten like he did for Seymour 1, but we'll see.
horn. Never forget.
He is a man of few words. He's a man of much action. Unfortunately, his action is now being controlled by us.
This time, I win. I will win.
He has one first-person line. Yep.
This some kind of Ronso thing?
It is.
Kimahri problem.
Okay. Alright. Let's see it.
Biran rend you asunder. Hornless.
Wonder if scanning them also helps. So I might use this attempt to do that also. Like, scanning them might reveal something. Let's go with Biran first. And I am gonna write this down. Biran. Copies any move targeting him alone. Specializes in physical attacks. Oh boy. Okay, so Biran is weak 2. I hope they're not immune to slow. I hope they're not immune to slow. I hope they're not immune to slow. Oh, they're not! Okay, cool. So this strategy might actually work. He is 1.5 fire and water, and then I'm betting Yenke is just gonna say the same thing, but specializes in magical attacks. So 1.5 lightning and ice, and then they each resist the other 2 elements. So that's pretty nifty in there. So we gotta be careful with what we target each of them with. That's the only one we don't have protection from. But that happened. Yep. Ronso with a gift for mastering enemies' abilities. He abandoned his homeland over 10 years ago and now watches over Yuna. He speaks only to those he deems worthy, but his fierce appearance belies a gentle heart. And look at that, you can see our stats? And we're immune to threaten, apparently. I didn't know that. I did know you could scan your party members. That's so funny that he does that to us, though. So he literally just copies everything we do to him. So we're gonna have to remember that. So we're gonna have to target him with things that are gonna do a whole lot to us. Okay. That was very insightful, actually. I learned quite a lot from that. Hornless? Yeah, it's not very nice. They are not very nice to Kimahri. Okay. So, if I target Biran with water, water isn't going to do a whole lot to me, because he's just going to do water right back at me. So, let's do that. Uh-huh. That doesn't do a whole lot to me. Nice. Attack. Nope. That's not gonna do a whole lot to me either. Perfect. Attack. Nope. Okay. This is gonna be our strategy until we have to heal. They also both have been hit with slow, which is amazing for us. My weapon has slow strike, so it's just gonna constantly be refreshing slow. Does nothing. Yep. When I have 2 turns in a row, I'll use cheer on myself. Otherwise, this is a decent strategy for now. Got him. Yep. I also have reflex, though. Ooh. Let's do that, actually. I wonder if I can learn Doom from him in this mod, or not. I guess we'll find out once he hits his threshold. Yep. Okay. It's the only one I don't have protection from, so I gotta be careful. Yep. Use an X potion, because we have a couple. I don't have haste, but they have slow, and so it's kind of 6-1 here. Uh-huh. Nice. That's not gonna do much. Nah. Eventually I'm gonna need MP, but I will deal with that in like 1 second. This is a very interesting direction to take this fight, is to just make his script copy you. Okay. That'll hurt a little. I would like to avoid attacks. And this should just kill Biran. Nice. Okay. Similar strategy here. We're gonna hit him with thunder. But first, I need... You know what? Would you be so kind, Mr. Yenke, as to give me some of your MP? Thank you. Admittedly, I did not see that coming. Okay. Okay. Admittedly, I didn't see that coming. Not bad, Carithian. Let's get rid of Yenke, then. Nothing. I don't think Reflex is really doing anything for me. Oh. His magic stat's a lot higher, so I gotta be careful with him in this strategy. Could cast Null Shock on myself, I suppose. Just in case. Nice. Okay. I want my counters to do just a little more damage, that'd be cool. Nah. Nah. It's alright. Okay, I got a couple turns in a row here. Nice. My counters are gonna do just a little bit more damage. That's fine. Uh-huh. 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 Except now I should have Reflect on, yeah? I should. I do. So this is interesting. I think I just go for it. You know what? Just in case I'm wrong. That would be a really embarrassing way to die. Just in case I'm wrong about what they're about to do. Yeah, that would have bounced right back. But 6 of 1, really. That also would have bounced right back. Okay. Okay, well, die. And then, I'm gonna see if you can teach me Doom. I have an extra turn, why not? Nope. Must have taken that away. That's alright. What if we died? Huh? What if we just, like, won that on the second try, huh? What if we're really smart, actually? +2? That's alright, I'll take it. Lots of stuff for Riku! Variable steel, flexible arm. Oh my god, those should be 4 empties for Titus and Riku. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I feel like the Ice, Lightning, Fire, Water gems do something cool.
Long is Kimahri. Biran
So,
is happy.
if this is the cutscene I think it is, we're getting close to an ad break anyway, but I might just run it now and also take a bathroom break. Yeah, this is a long cutscene. So I am going to do that, and I will see y'all in a second, and we will do our first few attempts on Seymour Flux. I don't think we'll win, but with all of y'all here, I'm gonna give it my best shot. Alright, I'll see y'all after the ads.
Always, Gagazet. That name is Kimahri.
Mountain knows Kimahri strong. Kimahri may pass.
Summoner, we
Truly?
Penance for breaking Kimahri's horn long ago. We crush enemies following behind. Kimahri crush enemies standing before. You are most fortunate, summoner.
I thank you.
Ronso will shine your statue brightest.
Thank you. But I fear that no one will make a statue for a traitor such as I am.
Then Ronso will make. With grand horn on head.
That would be wonderful.
I wanted to see Yuna's statue too, but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my side.
With Yuna by my side, mention. Also, given my knowledge of 10-2, I do have a fun fact for y'all. So, you know how they say there that Yuna says, "Oh, I fear no one will make a statue for a traitor such as I am," and then they say, "Then Ronso will make, with grand horn upon head." And this is true. In 10-2, if you do everything in Mount Gagazet correctly, they do in fact make a statue of Yuna, and they do in fact give her a big horn. Oh, and Kimahri has Protect now. This is actually huge. Okay. We still need to decide what to do with Waka. Because, like, all these magic boosts, I just feel like he's not the guy for it. You know? And, like, Osmos is cool. It is. But, like, I think I'd rather make the progress towards Triple Foul. Because, like, HP up, Strength up, HP up by a lot. What are y'all thinking, gamers? Welcome back, everyone. What are y'all thinking about that? Okay, we actually have another long cutscene coming up. I'm so sorry. I really dislike that the game doesn't just do this all at once, but I will come back and save after this cutscene so that this does not happen to us. Because we're about to get cutscened right here.
Summoner Yuna!
We're gonna watch their little low poly faces sing to us. And I get it, like, this is cute, this is a sign of respect in universe. Like, I understand, okay? I'm not immune. I just think the cutscene goes on way too long. My plan is to try Seymour Flux a few times and then call it a day. I at the very least want to use my sheet and take notes and spend next week brainstorming what the fuck we're gonna do about this guy. I'm hoping he is still susceptible to poison, because famously that's kind of how you do it in the OG game. But I wonder if he keeps his fire weakness, because I've noticed that his first two forms have had a fire weakness. They're still going. It's still going, the cutscene. I don't want to get... Not that. I don't want to get attacked on my way out and also on my way to get this treasure, and I never remember what side it's on, but I think it's this one. Nope, other side. Now, in the OG game, this thing has 20,000 gil in it, and I wonder if he changed it. I don't want to get ambushed doing that, and I also don't want to get ambushed trying to go back and save after that cutscene. Yeah, this side. 5 holy waters, sure. 20,000 gil, 5 holy waters. I also love the arranged version of this and also challenge, so we're going arranged mode. I'm gonna go save, so we don't have to watch that long-ass cutscene again. And then we're gonna see what Gagazet has in store for us as we make this terrible climb. And we're gonna have a think about what we want to do with Waka. Do we want him to have Osmos? Maybe, because I feel like if we steal all of Seymour's MP from him, he's gonna be way less threatening. But I don't know, because I also feel like Triple Foul is gonna come in like crazy handy, and it's hard. It's hard. That might be a decision we make when we get closer. Alright, let's see. What does Gagazet have in store for us? I forgot how much I fucking hated the, I should not be swearing. Oh, right, and everybody has an overdrive because we cheated last time. I forgot how much I hated the remastered battle theme. You know what? Norton, send these guys packing. Get out of here. I don't want you here. Nobody wants you here. Get out. I'll take it. I said leave. Get out of here. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Oh. Uh-oh. You know what? Who told you? I'm gonna give it a shot. See if it works. Eight times. Give it a shot, buddy. Ah, he's immune. That helped, though. Uh-oh. Passively acts as a sentinel and counters when attacked. Yeah. Well. Uh-oh. Does magic count as an attack? Let's find out. It does. Uh-oh. I'm saving that. So I'm going to prioritize Kimahri because he goes next. And then... Man, she got slowed. You know what, let's get rid of this Blitz Ace. Who throws us the ball? Well, I know it's chosen from the girls, unfortunately, so it's not gonna be Kimahri. I wish it was Kimahri with all my heart. I really, really do. But it's not. Hey, that did it. I'll take it. I will show you all these little cutscenes as we climb.
These mark the graves of summoners and guardians who failed.
Normally, there's also a Ject Sphere hidden up here, but the mod took care of that by just giving us all of the Orin Overdrives when we defeated Spheremorph, which I thought was kind of funny. Uh-huh. Let's try that. Not quite. Damn it. Uh-oh. 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 One's gone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah. Yeah, well. What are you gonna do? Gagazet's brutal even on a normal run. I expected the climb to be pretty brutal here, but we'll just get to where we were, come right back. It's a whole thing. Okay. Let's go, Titus, go! Woo! Maybe we're around here, I think. Okay. Ooh, triple Machina assault. You know what? We haven't seen aggro in a while. Take care of him, buddy. These are just left over from when we cheated to win. To win against knee slug. Oh, there is still a sphere there. How interesting. This is peak fitness, Yuna. You don't like it, but Alright, we're gonna evade the shit out of these attacks, y'all. Orin, I said evade. Alright, I said evade. Let's try that again. Oh. Alright, let's, what do you think? Should do the trick. That helps. And that does it. There we go. Alright. Still obtain Broska's sphere. Can I just, like, still watch the cutscene? I sure can. Hi, Broska. I love this cutscene, actually.
Now that you're watching this sphere.
Famously, this is like the first one you can get after Sphere Morph for the second. And then this one gives Orin an overdrive. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, by the way, Jekt and Orin send their regards.
You know, do they? Because they're way the F over there while you're recording.
It is a hard journey, but I have no regrets. It is the path I have chosen. Yuna, when you have grown, you will have to find your own path.
There, because Jack was barefoot in a snowstorm.
Doors will always open themselves to those who do. Listen close, Yuna.
Is it close, Yuna?
The future is yours to make. Live the way you want to. Whatever way that
I know Broska's a bit of a bootlicker, but he's a really good dad. And as someone who doesn't have that, I've always been really heartened by how much he loved his little girl, and he did all of this for her. That did not give me anything, so we won't do it next time if we die, but it gave me the warm fuzzies, and sometimes that's worth something too, I think. Nah. Yuna's moving at the speed of sound. Best I can do is try to help us avoid attacks. I know. The mod kind of got us around that. Nice, I avoided attacks, except now Yuna's berserked. Oh no. That'll do the trick. That's right. We're avoiding a lot, which is great. Fuck! I forgot that that would happen! Again! Uh-oh. A lot, so much is happening. Got it. Please die. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was legendary. Ooh. Please work. Keep going. Exact same encounter. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing, gamers. And it will work. And since Yuna's waterproof, this is a viable strategy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We're gonna be evasion machines. Oh, did y'all see Auron get that crit? I did. Oh, and Lulu is like out of MP. Let's give her some. Alright, we've all got all the reflexes on us now. Let's do it to it. Oh, or that. Perfect. Alright, we're about halfway there, gamers. Fortunately for y'all, I know the way. Uh-oh. Shit. Yuna got her overdrive, though, fair and square. So, I don't know, take it away, Norton. I guess it should have been Aloy. They're weak to ice. Yeah, they are weak to ice. Should have been Aloy. But I'm so sorry that I did not summon Aloy. To be fair, those would have killed her immediately. Nice! Okay. Powerful team right now, gamers. Come on, I wanted to activate the cutscene! And Lulu's dead. Okay. I know, I'm so sorry, Allie. Auron and Lulu have their overdrives, so... Well... That is what it is. Farmbird also has his. If we die here, that's fine. We'll just run back here like we did last time. Damn! I didn't get rid of anyone! God damn! Alright. We had some pretty cool victories though in those random encounters, because now the auto abilities that I have start to stack up in really interesting ways. But where did it autosave is my question. Probably after the cutscene? Yep. Okay. I don't know why that cut the music out entirely, but...
Summoners that die up here aren't sent to the far plane.
Why not?
Who would send them?
Who would send them? They die alone.
So that means...
Many have become fiends, and they may want Yuna's company.
And they might.
Well, Yuna will be fine.
It's true.
You're right.
And we've got a bigger enemy ahead of us, Lulu. Yeah, I don't know why the music stopped, but we're almost at the end anyway. So I am in fact... Oh wait, this one's cool though. Hi, Wants.
Greetings, Lady Yuna. My name is Wants.
We have met several times before, right?
We have.
Not running today?
I have to carry on my brother's business. You've met him, I think.
We have, and I would die for him.
Extraordinaire.
I should be him for Halloween one year.
Brother?
I don't think I can do the accent though.
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yuna,
He did.
but the temple imprisoned him for helping traitors.
They imprisoned him because of us?
He doesn't regret it, though. In fact,
He told me before they took him.
Don't worry about me, just
Oh, Waka's a real one. Like, he literally went to jail for selling things to us.
Well, hey, this isn't the time for talking. There's dealing to be done.
Waka at your service. What do you got? Oh. Uh-huh! Uh-huh! Okay. Okay. Alright, we have relied on magic so much I literally cannot not buy this, and I'm going to, immediately. What Magic Booster does is that it does double MP cost, okay? But it also doubles spells power. So... Oh. Interesting. Uh-huh, especially given what we know is coming up. Oh! Getting that. Alchemy is double item effect. Not the worst thing in the world for Riku to have, honestly. Okay, counterattack. Alchemy for Waka again. Evade and counter again, I have it. Although, evade and counter and another ability, sold. Half MP cost, we have that. Oh, same thing, but half MP cost, but one more. Yeah, you got it. Huh. Now, I want to say I can come back here and buy things from him. If I don't buy them now. Like, I want to say that. And so, I'm going to leave it there.
To keep your brother in my prayers.
He's doing the same for you, Lady Yuna.
Thanks.
I think I can come back and buy things from him. Yeah, he's still right there. Okay. Now, here's the deal, gamers. We have one other ability with Magic Booster, so we need to use it well. We don't have Magic 20 anymore because we already used it. We have Magic 5. We also have half MP cost, okay? So what we could do is that we could have Magic Booster and also half MP cost, which means the spells cost normal. And I'm kind of tempted to do that, because spells cost normal, but they'd be twice as powerful. And since we don't have Magic 20, I feel like this is probably the best use of that. So I'm gonna... Yep. Okay. I know it means we don't have Magic 20 anymore. And so Lulu's raw magic power might actually go down a bit. But I think it's worth it. I do. I'm gonna keep that. That's huge. We're gonna put the second rematch on Waka in case we think of another ability we want to have. And we're gonna do this. Yep. We got her another charge, too. Yeah. This is still good. This is like God mode Yuna. We can do this, though. I wonder what we can give Yuna in addition to half MP cost. Nope, not that. We are going to hang on to this for now. Thank you, Wants. That was really helpful, and we also know you're there if we need you to be. There are a couple of treasure chests down here. I still don't know why the music got shut off. I'm so sorry, gamers. I'm not hearing it either. 4,000 gil. Okay, that replenishes some of what I used. Skills for... Sphere 3. That doesn't give us magic 20, it gives us strength 20, but more importantly, it means we can start stealing skills from other people. Oh, Carithian, you gave me a beautiful gift. Okay. So what skill sphere means, for those of y'all that are less familiar with the game, is that any skill that anybody else has learned, I can teach to whoever I want. So skills are things like mental break, armor break, the buster skills. Yeah, that's kind of what we have, I think. Magic break, armor break, mental break. So, that's big. And then it also gives us the ability to customize strength 20 onto weapons, which could also be huge, depending on what we're doing. For example, vamos a hacer eso. Aha. Didn't even think about that. Okay. So, let us keep marching towards the end. Here's our last gravestone.
All this way only to fail. It must have been tough.
We are going to, gamers, it is time. It is, in fact, time. I am so scared. But it is, in fact, time. I'm putting no encounters on because famously you can get sniped when you're heading into this area. But, alright, our counter's at 227 now, gamers. And this might be our next wall. I am so terrified. But I was scared of Seymour 2, and everything was fine. But I feel like Seymour 3 is different. And y'all will see what I mean, because on a normal run, this guy's a beast. And we're not on a normal run. We are, in fact, on a Master's Challenge run. But I'm wondering if Carithian made this cutscene shorter. Yep, he did. Great.
Pitiful mortal.
Yep. And the music came back. Great. I'm glad it fixed itself. And your meaningless existence with it! Glad he shortened the cutscene, because that is a long cutscene otherwise. Oh, and you can start with whoever you want. Cool. We're starting with Kimahri. Because we have to scan. We have to. Okay. Of course. Tucked away behind Mortiorcus, he is unreachable. Okay, I'm writing that down. Unreachable by melee if Morty. That's what I wrote down. Okay, he's times 1.5 to everything except ice, which he absorbs. That's interesting. Watch out when they synchronize. It's the same warning from before. We're gonna scan him. We're gonna get some more detailed data. We're gonna find out what he's immune to, also. So that, like, we shouldn't even try. Okay. Still weak to slow, but it's still extremely powerful and dangerous. Occasionally uses elemental magic. His total annihilation dispels both shell and protect with its first hit. God damn. Well, because normally that's how you survive total annihilation, is that you shell and protect and you hope for the best. But they're saying that that is gonna dispel. 1.5x fire, lightning, and water. Okay. So he is still weak to slow. Okay. And he is immune to, obviously, KO, eject. He can't be threatened, so don't even try. Also can't sleep. He also can't be petrified. Oh, and he can't be zombied. Goddamn. Not that we have a way of doing that. He can't be darkness either. God damn. So really he can only be hit by magic because he's immune to melee hits. So... Or provoke. Jesus. Okay. So what can I do to him? Silence? Silence works. I'm not sure what the odds are, but he's not immune. And it can still be poisoned. Thank God you didn't make him immune to poison. Okay. Fire. What? CDB cure? What the fuck are you talking about? Suna will at least get rid of poison. She's got magic break? Shit. I'll get rid of everything except zombie. I think I have to cast a spell on her to get rid of the rest. Does this do anything? Okay, good. Blast zone? Hello? I'm scared! Oh my lord! And I can't mega because Lulu. That just kills her. And be poisoned. I just need Lulu to, like... Why is Lulu never going? Are y'all seeing that? Lulu's not on the turn order at all. Is that what CTP Cure did to her? Huh? I'm gonna dispel you, or Lulu. Just to see if that does anything. It's gonna get rid of her haste, but... I should get rid of all the breaks that she has on her, also. Okay, Lulu reappeared on the turn order, finally. Hornbird is stoned. We have to do something about that. Yep. Okay. I haven't done anything to Seymour yet, for what it's worth. Just absolutely nothing. He's just gonna do that to her again. Okay, so can Lulu just, like, do nothing? I really wanted her to poison Seymour. Or do anything. Because he's basically only hittable by magic. He can be silenced. I wonder. Ad also starts in 3 minutes. Okay. Silence proof of Fayth, I figured. Okay. I am genuinely baffled. You know what? Need Flare. Why not? Wow. Uh-oh. Sure. Alright. Glad I got those phoenixes. Get up. And then get moving. Blast zone. Okay. Shouldn't kill us. It's just gonna be annoying. On Lulu again. No, he did it to himself, actually. Interesting. Okay, well, Lulu has overdrive, but obviously, I mean, everyone needs to be alive. I'm actually gonna save it, because this fucker needs to be poisoned. Unless he poison-proof if I... Alright! Wow, this one's tough. I'm gonna give it a couple more, but we did make quite a lot of progress today. I know, Return of the Pentas. I was kind of worried there might be a Hexa or a Hepta in there. And there might be later in the fight. I am not saying that there won't be. Autosave Gagazet Prominence. I actually want different people when I start the fight. I want Cornbert when I start the fight so that Lulu can just go immediately. I need this guy poisoned ASA fucking P. Waka's there for the maybe evade encounter. And that's what I'm doing. I love that it's just Riku going over there and then just suddenly Seymour appearing over the cliff. That's actually so funny.
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here! And your meaningless existence with it!
Right, immediately this fucker's getting poisoned. And he's getting slowed. Oh, it's the Mortabody that does this. I see. I see. Okay. He can still be hit. Okay. I think we just need Lulu to go. Okay, mortar body's immune to slow. Good to know. Do Titus, please. It'll reset him. Oh, okay. Blast zone, which might just shatter Lulu. It might. Okay, 2 for 1. We're going to... Okay. I think any number of things could happen to Lulu on her turn, and so to negate that, I'm just gonna have her cast a spell whenever she can. She's doing a lot. That's okay. And Lulu still has Power Break, Magic Break. Huh. The Warden can be hit. Good to know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, he seems to go for Blizzard first, just like before. So, we also need to make ourselves, ice-proof. Alright, let's just give it a shot again. Ad starts in a little bit, but I'm actually gonna snooze it because, there's snooze for 5 minutes. We're getting around the time where I normally sign off, so I want to give it one more shot. I give it one more shot. We're gonna learn about this fight. I've had so much fun with y'all here today. I knew that we were gonna get stopped here. Even I didn't anticipate it being this brutal. So I will have to have a think on what it is we can even do. There is a way. There is a way. I really hope this doesn't become Seymour 1, 2. I don't feel quite as hopeless. And I'm glad for that. We're gonna poison him. It always has to be our first move. We need to be doing damage. Okay. You know what? Lulu's already shelled, so we're actually gonna protect her. And we're also gonna make sure that she has this. For later. It'll help us out a lot later. Okay. What does Kimahri get? Let's find out.
You have angered Kimahri. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimahri's spear.
Whoa! Oh, that ain't nothing, gamers. We're gonna get Cornbird in here so that we can slow Seymour. Then we're just getting damage in wherever we can. Should be alright. Yep. Trying to make him waste. I'm gonna make the Morty Body waste its turn with Silence Proofify. Lulu's gonna get to go twice. WHM. Because he's gonna just do that. I don't even know if it's worth focusing her. It's probably not. The damage is probably more worth it. Okay. Uh-huh. He's gonna do it to Seymour. Yep. Sure. Nice. You need to be slowed again, Seymour. I'm just making sure that I'm using everyone. No one's zombied right now, so I could. Okay. Uh-huh. Actually, now it says it can't be hit by regular melee attacks, and so I won't know unless I try. If Metal Break works, I'm in business. If it misses, then I know that it misses. Out of range, okay. I'm glad it didn't even let me waste my turn. So I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna guard. Because if he targets Lulu, then Orin gets hit. Sure. That's alright. Made you waste your turn. Did it also unslow you? It did. So, let's get that straight. Pen of Lazara. Whoa! Wow! Alright, that's our only choice, really. Don't do it to Lulu, please. Uh-huh. Might kill- this is going to kill Cornbird. I don't think it'll kill the other two. Ooh! Oh! That's it! Yep, that counts as death. You know what? That's 230. What an iconic way to end it. I don't feel as hopeless as I did versus Seymour 1. I really don't. I'm just gonna have to be really, really smart. And I will see y'all next time. It will not be next Saturday. It will not be next Saturday because I'm doing my little charity bike race, so it won't be then. But I will see y'all next time, and we're gonna think really hard about this. Stay safe out there and take it easy.